These pets were abandoned by their owners. In 2021, dogs adopted during the pandemic were being abandoned. This Tesla driver took a dog into the woods and ran away. This guy tied a dog up in an empty parking lot in Houston and drove off. Jim Murray has more.
What's behind the surge in abandoned dogs? One reason, many new pet owners are heading back to work and they can't meet the demands of caring for an animal. My wife and I adopted Scout here about a year ago. She's become part of our family and we couldn't imagine giving her up. Apparently, some pet owners don't feel that way.
Aww.
Jeremy Boss runs an animal rescue in Dallas.
This is on a daily basis. It shows no sign of slowing down.
Some pet owners return their dogs to the shelters where they adopted them, like this shepherd mix that was dropped off at the Lucky Dog Animal Rescue in Arlington, Virginia.
This is Jonah. He is around 2 years old. He was adopted in May of 2020. He was returned today.
Ashley Roberts works for the shelter.
It definitely impacts the animals negatively whenever they're returned.
In 2021, this person removed the collar and left his husky on the side of the road. The dog was calm and obedient and then ran to catch up to the vehicle. The video ended up on the Facebook page of an animal rescue group in El Paso, Texas.
It broke my heart. He looked so confused, like, why are you doing this to me?
Catherine Clapsaddle, a mother of two, instantly made a call to adopt the dog.
He completes our family. This is what we were missing.
In 2016, after being rescued from a trailer park, this depressed dog lost all interest in life and sat in a corner staring at the wall. Barkley was brought to the Daviess County Animal Shelter in Kentucky, and they believe he was abandoned by his family because they didn't want to deal with his medical issues.
Go ahead and eat, sweetie.
The pup refused to go on walks and refused to eat. The shelter said he was probably in pain. Volunteers finally got Barkley to eat.
He's feeling better.
He got the dental care he desperately needed and was able to find another family. In 2018, this woman abandoned 4 dogs on a dead-end street.
Because I'm tired of people dropping off abandoned dogs.
I was able to witness the female in the vehicle removing the collars off the dogs.
A resident was outraged by what she saw.
You can drop them off as strays at ACS, Animal Care Services, and it's free.
Edith Melendez had seen people abandon dogs in front of her house before.
It's not the first time that's actually happened. I've witnessed it 2 more times.
It's a $500 fine per dog. You can tell they're scared. They don't want to go.
But the woman pushed the last one out, got in the car, and left.
Really?
A backseat passenger made a rude gesture as they drove away, and all 4 animals were deserted.
And now there's more dogs.
An animal rescue was called. 3 of the dogs were found, brought to a local shelter, and later adopted. In 2016, after a dog was abandoned on the side of a road, his rescuers at King's SPCA penned an open letter to his owner. They said, "Dear the callous POS owner of this dog, on Saturday, the rescue organization started getting messages and calls about an abandoned dog. When they arrived on Monday, the canine was still there waiting for his owner to return. They wrote in the letter, he was watching every car that would come down the road, hoping it was you coming back for him. Your dog has been freezing, hungry, and scared for days because you are a heartless piece of crap." The rescue group says it took hours for volunteers to get the pup to leave the spot. They believed he waited there for 5 days. The dog was later renamed Banjo and was taken to a shelter. In 2023, a cat was abandoned on a busy street in Boston. The local Animal Rescue League says a person left the 2-year-old feline in a carrying crate and drove away. Luckily, he wasn't injured.
So unfortunately, this is something that happens more often than we would like to see. Animals are sadly abandoned, a variety of reasons. You can never really pinpoint why a particular animal is left to fend for themselves. But the sad reality is that whoever did this is now facing a felony charge for willfully abandoning an animal.
The cat, named Fish, didn't show any other signs of abuse or neglect and was later available for adoption.
He's a wonderful cat, wonderful young cat. He's going to do great in a home.
In 2023, this dog was dumped along the side of a road in California.
She's a sweetheart. That's why I just can't imagine why somebody would dump her. I mean, she could find a home so easily.
David Loop, the founder of Sierra Pacific Fur Baby Rescue Group, told KCBS that another dog was left around the same time.
I can't even fathom how somebody could let a puppy out on the side of a busy street and just drive off.
The Rottweiler later became an honorary member of the electrical and traffic light company that David's father founded. The other dog was also adopted. In 2024, there were several cases of pet bunnies being dumped. This lady abandoned multiple bunnies and they were discovered in a box. These bunnies looked terrified as they searched for food. Allison Hall spoke to Gwen Kaiser, who runs a rabbit rescue in upstate New York.
Who would give up one of these adorable bunnies?
I actually can't understand that myself. People just want to fix their life, and the easiest cure-all is just, what can I make in my life to change it, to make it easier? Oh, the pet, that's a lot of work. If I get rid of the pet, my life will be easier. And out goes the pet.
Lots of people get them thinking that they are easier to take care of than cats or dogs, but really adorable little bunnies like Gordy here need a lot of attention. They need daily feeding, cleaning, and importantly, they need trips to the vet.
Not to mention how fast rabbits multiply if they aren't fixed.
A rabbit can have a litter every 28 days, and there can be up to like 10 babies, sometimes more, in a litter.
For Inside Edition Digital, I'm Andrea Swindall.